Hello, I am back. We were playing Sea of Thieves earlier, but the game just fucking doesn't want to work right. We tried playing Marvel Rivals and we got a Lord Rocket that didn't use a single jetpack and didn't climb a single wall as movement. So instead of crashing out on Marvel Rivals, we are in our Minecraft realm. This is over a 3,000 day realm, so fairly new-ish. But we've been here a minute, so this is my forever world. And I have a rail system that's pretty much just one giant loop that goes to all of my important places. Like whenever I need frogs, I go here. It's my little frog spot right here. My little frog house over there. Right there is a little frog house. You see little frogs jumping around it. If I ever need frogs, which I will soon, when we get our frog light farm going. An extra beehive there, I'll keep that in mind. And then this is mostly the boring part of this rail system, because we kind of just cut through the land. Because I wanted my iron farm to be far away from all the other things I'm doing, because I don't want anyone to place any beds around it or nothing, because that'll really mess it up. So I've put my iron farm far away, and I put a bunch of signs up saying, if anyone's over here, do not place any beds. Which there's only 4 or 5 people that play on my realm, so it's not a huge deal to worry about it. I live with most of the people that play on this realm, so I can talk to them in person if they do some dumb shit. But yeah, this rail system takes about 18 minutes to do the full loop. It's an 18-minute loop. Oh, you can see one of my watchtowers right there in the distance. That's nice. Just ignore my Discord popping off right now. I don't want to play Sea of Thieves. They want me to play Sea of Thieves, and I don't want to play. The game's fucking broken. Sea of Thieves is so broken right now. It's disgusting. This is the iron farm. I have it encased in a giant square. We're gonna make this look better. But this is where you go to get unlimited amounts of iron. That's where the iron golems spawn right there. Unlimited iron in that building. Like millions of iron. But just a disgusting amount of iron in there. But we're gonna do something with it. I'm gonna make a big pointy top to go on top of it, and then maybe texture the outside. We're gonna do something there. I don't always have a whole lot of time to play Minecraft. Minecraft is definitely just as time consuming, if not more so, than Sea of Thieves. Especially late game Minecraft. Like, we've already beat the Ender Dragon once and got the Elytra and all that, so it's like we're in end game right now. But I think then one of the next things I'm gonna do is spawn the Ender Dragon again and get a new end gateway so we can loot some more end cities. I would like to have all 20 gateways around my center end island before I destroy it, because I do want to destroy the main end island and farm all that obsidian while I'm doing it, but it's gonna take some time. Don't mind that. That's a castle right there. I just started, but very early stage, very early project. But yeah, so this goes to the iron farm and then to that castle over there I'm working on, and now we're going back. And this is the boring part of the ride. We cut through a lot of shit here, so it's like next important thing we'll pass is probably the end portal, which is a couple thousand blocks north of here. Yeah, or 1,500 blocks away at least, yeah. And this railway looks kind of ugly because I did it piece by piece. So I kept adding on branches, and every time I add on a branch, I just keep it a loop. So there's no, you have to take an individual rail to go to this individual place. No, the rail goes to every single place. And every time I need a new spot, like when I build my creeper farm, I'll need to build a branch to the creeper farm because I'm going to have to build the creeper farm out open ocean. And while I'm doing that, I will also build another branch to a jungle biome so I can get a panda on a minecart and get him back here to base. Like, here's a little fountain. I'm trying to texture to make it look less boring along the way. Let me know if you got any ideas on how to make it look less boring. There's some bees way out here. There must be a beehive nearby. Huh. What are they doing way out here? There's no beehive over here. There shouldn't be. I do have like a little bee farm going, but that's on the other side of the city. Here's the farmhouse right here. This is part of the city. You don't really get to see much driving by right here, but you get to see this nice, big, beautiful house. That was gonna be my new base, but I messed up the first floor. It's too fucking low. So here we are. This is a good, oh man, it's such a good view. It's a good view. We need to put more stuff along the shoreline here. I do like this lake. I want to call this lake Lake T, and then the other one Lake K. So it's T and K, because that's the name of this realm. The realm of T and K2. Because this is a copy off of an original. Because it originally was just a two-person realm. Just me and my girlfriend working on it, but my little brother and his girlfriend wanted to play as well. So we got them in on there, but I had to copy and paste it. So we copy and pasted a new realm. There's another village. This is gonna be a trading hall. 100% this village right here is gonna be a trading hall. We're gonna turn it into a trading hall. Now, as you can see, coming up, we have the end portal. I'm gonna build like a little village with villagers. I have 2 villagers there. They won't make a baby. I think I might need to add some more food. I have plenty of beds, but I think I need more food for them to make a baby. I believe so. There is 2 villagers surviving here. So this is gonna be a village made out of completely end material, like end stone and the purple stuff from the end cities. It's gonna be 100% made out of it. And then the entire ground's gonna be covered in end stone. So it's gonna look like its own little corner of end. You'll see when we get up here. Yeah, this cart. Wow, there's horses all over the place over here, dude. I like it. So this is my little end city. This is kind of my farm for the chorus fruit. As you can see, we've got plenty of chorus trees. And I already started covering the ground right here with what end stone I did have. This is a big project though. You know, I'm gonna have to cover a big section with end stone, and that's gonna take a lot. And I did lose a lot of important tools recently. Thank goodness my netherite pickaxe doesn't melt in lava. Thank goodness, bro. We almost lost it. But oh, there's a cat there. There's a cat. Did my villagers breed finally? No, it's still just 2 of them. Yep, just this guy and this girl. She's a farmer. He's a blacksmith, I think. I don't know. We got our end chest. We try to put end chests all over the world. I like for my end chest to be accessible. This is going to be the end temple, but you know, we're still working on it. Still working on it. This is the first layer. The second layer is going to be a little bit skinnier, and then the third layer is going to be the skinniest with a very pointy tip on it. And then some obvious walkways going around the side, like a spiral walkway going all the way around and up. I still have my scaffolding. Yeah, there's another stack of scaffolding there. So I can go back to working on it whenever. This is the end portal. Kind of just tried to make like, you know, like a little piece of art, maybe. Use these end rods to make it look like one big rod. Got some signs here. This way to the end portal room. I've been going to the end a lot lately, so this is nice. This was really nice to finish this staircase and having easy access, because before I wasn't so easy access. It's kind of complicated getting down here, so I just carved out a nice double walkway straight to the end portal room. Shlambama, there she is. I would like to find another end portal though. I think it'd be so cool to have multiple end portals available. But yeah, that's my end portal room on my 3000 day world. We're going back up here. Maybe I don't need any chorus fruit right now. I don't need it. I don't need it. Let me show you what my most recent project that I've started. I want to build a sky base. So I started a sky base. You think that's high? That's nothing compared to what we're about to go to max build height right now. I got this like little square. I was trying to mimic the squares in the end, but I suck. I thought it'd be cool to put we're gonna put a couple of these squares around and with chorus plants on top of them because I really like the look, especially from this angle from far away. All the end chorus trees and then the chorus trees on top. It looks like someone's waving. Trees look like people. Alright, this is our next monster of a project we've started. This is a sky base. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna go about this. I'm not really sure. I really do want to build a castle or at least a giant house right under build limit, which is that's what that platform is sticking out right there. That's kind of my walkway. That's kind of what we're gonna build off of right there. I don't know how I'm gonna do it though. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I needed rockets, so that one of the next things I want to do is build a creeper farm. I mean, for gunpowder, because we need way more gunpowder. But anyways, this goes up to max height, and then the drop is super fun. I've always wanted to do this. This goes from max height all the way down to bedrock, which is super cool. This was actually a pain in the fucking ass to build. You wouldn't think it, but this was a pain in the ass to build. Even though I tried to use lava cast, but like the lava would take 10 minutes to hit the ground from all the way up here. So every time I do it, like the lava wouldn't go all the way to the ground before it turned into cobblestone when I hit it with water. Because I thought, okay, I've been sitting here 15 minutes. The lava should have touched the ground by now, and it hasn't. I'm like driving me nuts. But here we go. Whee! This goes all the way down to bedrock. Woohoo! You can ride this rail system, by the way, whichever direction. You can ride up it. As you see the power rails, you could ride up this as well. This entire loop, you could ride whatever direction you want. You just need to get the momentum going. Once you get some momentum and hit a power rail, you're good to go in any direction. You could start wherever. Another branch I'm gonna do eventually, probably in the far future, is we're gonna go off to a, what do you call it? The deep dark. We're gonna make another branch that goes to a deep dark biome. And then all the way back to base, which that's gonna be a tough branch. So in this world, gold is very valuable. Even though gold is valuable in real life, in this world it is also really valuable. Because we need lots of gold for these power rails right here. Lots of gold. There we go. We were all the way down to bedrock and then back up. Nice. Now we're going back to town. And I can show you all my dinky little builds in town. I do have an end crystal in my pocket. Nice. Got 6 end crystals in my pocket. Nice. Last time I was playing, I was trying to make an end crystal display type deal. I think I might do that right now, actually. Might do an end crystal display. I want to display 2 of them, and then we'll save 4 crystals for when we're ready to spawn the dragon. I think I need more netherite, though. I need more netherite. Yeah, I don't think I have enough netherite. I don't have like a maxed out armor set. That's something I haven't grinded for yet. Because we're not spamming the villagers. We're really just finding a lot of our good enchantments. And we lost so much to lava recently. I lost a shulker box full of very valuable items. Sucks. Alright, we're back into town. This is the start of town. I was just working on this recently, actually. This is going to be my new furnace. It's going to be like a furnace house. Because I like to cook, especially like netherrack. I'll cook like 40, 50 stacks at one time with netherrack. And then this is the lava farm here. Because I got tired of going to the... Because you could easily just go to the nether and grab a bucket of lava from a lava lake. But this looked cooler. I think this looks way cooler. This looks like a fucking laboratory. I love it. You can walk around each way. You could slip behind here if you need to or whatever. There's a bunch of water in case someone spills any lava. You can grab a bucket of water from here. But yeah, this was fun to build. I did some material I don't normally use. We got the end stone as the roof, or the ceiling, I should say. And then we got basalt for the floors. I don't like the way it sounds, but it does look cool. I do like the way the basalt looks. And I tried to mix it up. I tried to do different directions here and there. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure about this, the crimson and the blue, the red and the blue wood. I'm not sure if that was a good idea, but I don't care. It's my world, you know? What are you gonna do? And then instead of windows, we did iron bars. We did iron bars. This is our little obsidian farm. We fill this up with lava and then farm obsidian. But we'll probably just be going to the end to farm obsidian from now on. But yeah, check this out. I like the way these bars came out. For someone who doesn't play Minecraft a lot, I do think it came out really well. I kind of hate how flat this is right here at the roof. I think it could have done something better with the roof. I figured it'd be taller, but I didn't want to do too much extra work. But yeah, so we got the lava farm and then the shit ton of furnaces over there. But that's still, the furnace thing still in progress. And this tall building right here is my whatchamacallit farm. Fuck, what do you call this shit? My resin farm? Yeah, this is my resin farm. I have a creaking heart here. This is not a good creaking farm, unfortunately. This up here is just for show. I use that one tree down there to farm resin, but this is just for fun. I have a creaking heart here and a creaking heart here. So the creaking spawns up here during the night, and he's stuck. He's stuck on this platform. He can't go nowhere. But it's a really cool spot. And you kind of get a good view. You get a good view. See, I've tried to make a fake tree, but damn, that shit looks ugly right there. You see that? I try to make a giant tree. I love giant trees. I think they look so cool. I just suck at building them. They're so hard to build. But with the vines coming off, and I try to put as much leaves as possible, it does look decent from a distance. Closer up, it's ugly. Also, the rail system goes all the way up to the top of this tree and then back down, which was a pain in the ass to build a rail system with power rails that goes all the way up and all the way down, and you can ride it both ways. So up and down, down and up, both had to have power rails going both directions, which was a pain in the butt, bro. But yeah, this is a good overview. This is kind of my side of town. I've built these houses here. This is a villager house. Like, these houses I just threw up real quick when they came out with the Dark Awakening update, or whatever the creaking update was. I wanted to hurry up and build a house and combine it with some different types of materials to see what that white wood would look like. And this is a good view. You can see the pumpkin farm and another big farm and another farm there. This is a good view. There's another fake tree over there. We'll go check that stuff out. I'll go show you the main part of town. Me and my girlfriend originally started this, so props to her. She has a lot of cool builds. Her builds are smaller, and she always thinks mine are better, but mine look like crap compared to hers, so I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know what she's talking about. This is like a little, I try to add moss everywhere. Got some bees. They got plenty of flowers. And if you didn't know this, bees will use these to pollinate. What are these called? I can't remember what these are called. Azalea. That's right. These azaleas will pollinate the bees. They like that shit. So if you don't have a whole bunch of flowers, azaleas are awesome. If you're using moss and trying to spread moss around, you'll end up farming a bunch of these. They pop up so much. We're trying to spread our villagers out as well. This is one of my little cabins right here that I sleep in between projects. I've used that one actually a lot. I've used that bed a lot. That's a good spot to sleep. There's a little pathway, ugly ass pathway with too many steps, but we made it work. I kind of kept this section over here tight. There's some more houses I built for the villagers right here. I wanted to really try a bunch of different things with the new wood texture. I built these right when the new wood came out, so I think this one came out good. I like the stripped logs at the doorway here. These villagers love this house too. Look at, there's 2 guys stuffed in here. What's up, guys? What's up? This is my first house I've ever built. This is my first house. You can tell it's not furnished because I haven't done diddly fucking squat with it. After I built it, I pretty much just gave it to the villagers. This is where we used to sleep and work and farm food and shit. But we haven't really done much over here in a while. This is the first lava farm. My girlfriend built this for me because I needed lava in order to farm obsidian. Very nice of her. She did a great job. I just took what she did and expanded it like 20 times. Awesome little farm though. Here is Main Street. This is Main Street right here. We took this mountain. This used to be a mountain right here. And we pretty much turned it into living and business and a bunch of storage. We basically turned this mountain into a giant complex, which I thought was really cool. Watch out for that end crystal right there. This is my workshop. This is where all the magic happens. This right here, there's some furnaces in here. I won't be using that much once we finish our furnace house. But this is our storage. There's more storage, and then this is a workshop. This is where I do everything. This is where I keep all my important materials. I know all my rare minerals are here. I know all my wood is here. I know all my food is here. And I know all my glass is there. And deep slate. It's all organized. We got the bone meal here. We got more dark oak there. We got all the light options. These are all my lights. You know, the end rod, the lanterns. I like using lanterns now that I have unlimited iron. Very nice. This is all my nether materials that I've collected. I don't really stash a bunch of shit. Like if I do a project or something, I'll go out and collect the materials when I'm ready to do that project. And then we got a bunch of nether brick here. All this nether brick was we put it through the furnace. It all used to be netherrack. And dirt there. This is a little bed here in case we need it. We'll sleep now so we can see better. But this is the main workshop. This is where all the magic happens for me. It's small. I know it. I know it's small, but you know, this is the official first structure I've ever built in this world. I never intended this to be a house. See, I got it right here. Welcome to Tyler's workshop. This is my workshop. This is where I do work. I craft materials. I get what I need. This is a little like quest board thing. This is kind of things I need to do, you know, find mushroom cow, better nether portal. That one can actually be crossed off. I did build a better nether portal. Iron farm. I think I already did that one too. We can cross a bunch of that stuff off. But this is Main Street. That's my workshop. This is my favorite horse. That's why he has the gold armor. We have plenty of gold armor, but we try and put it on any others. Also have birds here, because we need to build a bird house, but have yet to do that. That is on the list. This is my girlfriend's house. I got her a dragon head. She is very good with interiors, as you can tell. very good with interiors. We got the redwood over the fireplace. It looks so cool. We got some very nice displays. Look at her storage room is much more organized than I am. We got her shulker box here. I got that for her. She turned it blue. It's so cute. I love it. We got her bedroom here. We got some extra armor and a custom armor trim here. This is the bed. I love the way she set everything up. We got little candles and flowers on the desk. So much better on interiors than I am. So much better. Wow. Villagers like to hang out in here. You know they do. It's the nicest spot. But yeah, way organized than I am. A lot more cooler blocks. A lot more cooler blocks. Now, where do I live? This is my house, basically. Mine shaft, decorative room, and armor room. This is where I live. This is where I sleep and keep all my valuable possessions. You know, we got plenty of stuff. We got the grindstone, repair block. You know, we got the anvil. Everything you see on the wall is stuff I've collected from adventures. So every time I go out and adventure, you know, you find rune portals with the enchanted gold weapons. I've kept just about every single one I've found and put it on the walls here. That's what all these are. These are all things I've found far, far away, and I brought them back home with me. So, most of these. And then right here we have all the armor trims I've collected so far. I think I'm missing a couple still. Got the end one, a copper one, the nether, blah, 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 blah. That one's very important, the netherite one. We got all the armor trims there, and then these are all the CDs so far. I have we have 6 CDs so far. I believe there's 7 or 8. I don't think we have Pig Step, and we're missing another one. Pig Step and another one. And then this little chandelier thing, I'm sure my girlfriend built that. And she tried to make it look nice. She built this fireplace in the corner here. I love this. This looks awesome, I think. Got the little smoke going out. Love that. And then this is all the most valuable stuff I have. We're pretty broke right now. We only got 31 diamond. We're pretty broke. I have 4 ominous trial keys. I only have 8 netherite ingots, which is probably just enough for full netherite armor, but I don't have the diamonds to create more smithing templates, more netherite smithing templates, so we're gonna have to go for diamonds pretty soon. We need to get a couple stacks of diamonds. That's not too hard if you have a Fortune 3 pickaxe. It's not too hard. You know, you do what you gotta do. But yeah, this is my main living quarters, and I sleep right up here. A little bed right here, where I sleep. All the banners I've collected over the years, and then in here, this is just like a little library. Little library in here. Another tool I've collected while out in adventuring. There's a little fish aquarium here. It used to be more prominent before I built on top of it, but I still have these fish trapped in here. Poor fishies. Oh well. Fishes are gonna fish. And then in here this is supposed to be a display room for all the armor trims I've ever got, but I've robbed it of the netherite trim because I recently why did I need the netherite armor? I did a tricky trials chamber and I needed some very specific enchanted netherite armor that was on this. So before there was all netherite armor and a netherite sword, as you can see, and then we have all iron armor with an armor trim and an iron sword enchanted, and then all diamond armor with a diamond enchanted sword. This is very cool. And then I believe this is this is coastal trim, and that's like Pacific trim or something weird like that. They're close, but they're different trims. They look the same, but they're not. And yeah, a lot of work needs to be done there, sir, huh? A lot of work needs to be done there. Why can't I trade with you? I can't trade with him. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Up here is another big house. I was gonna turn this into a base. Put some plants in here for any villagers, because there are some villagers that live in here. Put some beds in here so they would some would flock to this position. This is supposed to be a nice house with a good view, but I've never used it after building it for some reason. I don't know why. I built this section and I had big plans for it and it never followed through. You know, that happens. It's my forever world, so I'm in no rush. I'll get to these projects when I get to them. I like having the way my brain works is I like to have a bunch of projects going at the same time. So I can kind of like when I get bored of one, because I do get bored kind of easily, especially in Minecraft. I've been playing Minecraft for the last, oh shit, dude, for the last since 2009. So it's 2025 now. So that's 16 years I've been playing Minecraft. 12 to 16 years. I don't know if I started playing exactly at launch, but I started playing day one when it launched on Xbox 360 edition. So we do get bored kind of easy here and there, and we lose track of what we're doing. So it's nice to have a bunch of projects to work on. But this is another recent project I've been working on. I'm trying to build this up. Because, like I said, this was one big mountain, and we carved it out and built bases and built houses and a watchtower. And then this is a little, it's kind of an ugly bridge. How did you get right there? What the How did you get right there, bro? Oh, you walked right here and then, okay. Well, get over here. What are you doing? You're gonna fall. Bro's crazy. He's literally living on the edge. This is an ugly bridge. I hate the way it came out, and it came out so bad. But I wanted a bridge that you could ride a horse across. And it came out terribly. But, you know, it's something. We'll do something better with it in the future when I have more time. And then right over here is my nether portal. Nothing too crazy, just a simple nether portal. I have a little fake tree and then a fake crimson tree. And I don't know why we have these stacks with the tall flames on them. We just do. That's just something we do have. You know, no reason to have them, but we have them. Got another, you know, the things. We won't go to the nether because there's nothing much in the nether besides giant mines and more power rails, but nothing exciting. I haven't built anything exciting in the nether yet. And then actually you got a good view of the valley right here too. This is the whole town. This is where all the villagers live. We'll go check that out right now. It's only a 3,100 day world. So this world's still very young. Still very young. We got some decorative ores here. We got our donkey pin. We got our llama pin or camel, whatever those are. We got our horse pin. We breed our own horses. I don't really ever go look for horses, but we breed them here. We get the vines just hanging everywhere. Who cares? This is a fountain that my girlfriend also built. She built this. 100%. She takes credit for this. This is nice. I think this looks wonderful. And then we got some villager housing. More villagers. She likes the cobblestone a little too much, I think. There's a lot of cobblestone everywhere. She also built this farm. A lot of cobblestone, yeah. I built this house right here for the villagers. I thought this would be a good spot for a villager to hang out. Like, who wouldn't want to hang out here? Come on now. And going over here, this is really the beginning of the villager town. A lot of very beginner houses, you know. We have another, this is where you can usually find my librarian. He's usually hanging out in that house. And we have a glowberry farm right here. This is always nice to have. It's always nice to have plenty of glowberries. You can eat them. I don't think they're useful food though. But who doesn't love having glowberries hanging all over the place? Like, these really liven up the whole scene, you know? So, you know, this is like one of the easiest farms you could make. You just need to carve out a little cave kind of like this. And then you don't normally have to worry about monsters spawning here because it's always so bright and lit up. But this is the glowberry farm. We'll put the glowberries away that we've taken so far. Alright, moving on to town. Little cherry blossom farm right here. Get all our cherry blossom trees. We've got a cow farm. We've got a pumpkin farm. We've got a watermelon farm. And we've got a... Man, what the fuck are those called? I can't remember what those are called. Poison ivy, maybe? I don't know. Got our armadillo farm. Got some scoot. We haven't really farmed a lot of armadillos, but when we're ready, they're here. They're available. This used to be the chicken farm, but having this many chickens close to where we were working was like really messing with us. So we decided to stop using that, and we have another chicken farm somewhere else where we can really just pump up the numbers. It's a nice little fountain. I did not build this. A woman built this. That's all on her. It looks awesome. Love it. Another horse pen. Any horse with the gold armor, those are good horses that are fast. So that's how we know the good horses from the bad, is the ones with gold armor. This house is my favorite build of my girlfriend's. She did a fantastic job on this little house right here. Look at these little lamps with the little brick stands and the brick house. This looks so good. Little farm out back. I think this looks amazing. This is such a cool little house. I got a little mushroom next to it. I don't know what happened. Someone took chunks out of the mushroom. I don't know what happened there. But here's another angle of it right here. This looks awesome. There's some more villager housing here. More villager housing here. And then we have all the wool colors. The gray, the black, the brown, the light gray, the white. I think there's another color we're missing, or two. Sure. We used to have a piglin farm, but because I'm not the only one that plays on this world, I have some beginners that play on this world as well, so we have to switch it between peaceful and medium. Peaceful and medium. We just switch it back and forth. So, you know, not everyone's dying because of creeper. Not everyone can play as good as a lot of us seasoned Minecraft players can. You know, not everyone's cracked out like that, you know. This is a bee farm right here. Plenty of flowers. We got a bunch of beehives all on this one post here. And we have the wax, or honeycomb, I mean, whenever you need it. Do I have shears on me? No, I do not. It's okay. Can I make shears real quick? Can't. Nice. Wonderful. I took the pear away and forgot to put it back. Now we put it back. Nice. So whenever you need to collect the honeycomb, the shears are right there ready to go. Here's another. This is an original food farm. This is like one of the first food farms that I used to get food. I don't really use this anymore. There's no point. I only really farm carrots now. And then I usually just eat meat because I use the animals to level up. I use the animals as XP. So we got lots of stuff there. Not really lots of stuff. Very small amount of stuff. We have this. Oh, when did she build this? I don't know when she did this, but this is nice. Whoa. This looks really good. I like the way this looks. I think that was supposed to be an entrance to a mine. She hasn't played in a while. It's really just been me lately. I've been playing solo a lot lately. And here's another view from the opposite direction of the town. It looks good from this angle. Everything's all lit up. There's a house over there we haven't checked out, but there's nothing much to it. It's just a house on top of a nice little hill. And then over here, this is supposed to be a villager trading hall, but I was told I was not allowed to treat the villagers like slaves and keep them locked in. So this was going to be a trading hall, but now it's just more villager housing, honestly. It's a nice little spot, though. It's a nice little house. Nice little house here. And then over here, we have another house that my girlfriend built. This is really her area. This is where she does a lot of her building. Got this really nice walkway right here. Really freaking nice walkway. Into a nice little house. Plenty of villager beds. We haven't finished the interior on this one. This is a nice house. I like this house too. This is one of my favorites that she's built. And another house here. We got a skelly horse here as well. These are always cool. We have a shit ton of those. where the lightning strikes and then spawns 6 skelly horses. We've had that happen like 10 times on this world. Kind of weird. And right here, if you want to leave on horseback, this is the horseback way. Come through here, and then bam, this trail goes all the way to the iron farm, which is about 1,500 blocks away. Oh, she was like building something in here. And then, oh, the railway system used to run right through here and up through these mountains, but I took it down because we added a new branch and it no longer was necessary to come through here. This is unfinished, but this is supposed to be another like big storage room. I was gonna do something with it. I didn't know really what yet, but I think this came out really good on the inside actually. I think these windows, the single slats going up and down all the way around, I think it came out really good. Oh, what the why are we missing windows right here? What the hell? I don't have any glass on me. That's weird. I like this house. This is a big ass house that's like kind of tucked away in the cut here. Kind of like tucked in between these mountains. Gotta love it. That's pretty much it for the main town part. We're gonna go up here. There's a couple watchtowers up here that are really neat, I think. Get this nice little walkway, a nice, another nice view of the town. Really good view of the town right here. Gosh, it's so well lit up too. You can see the big tree just barely rendering in. And got this walkway, and we got a couple of these watchtowers. I built these. Thought these were really cool. These are really cool. I just freehanded this and just kind of built something I enjoy. And you come up here, you got your ender chest. You got plenty of spy glasses. We're actually going to take one because I need to have one on me. But you could spyglass. I'm supposed to get more goat horns up here, but I only have 2, and they are currently in that house over there. But we'll probably get a goat horn up here. You can see where we're heading next. Get this pathway going up here, and then another watchtower over there. It's basically the same. You know, you got plenty of spy glasses to use while you're up here. Love these little watchtowers. It came out really well, I think. And then we follow the pathway. Probably should have grabbed a horse, but we don't need a horse. We'll just walk it. Take in the scenery. We got a lot of weird mountains. This is about 1,000 blocks away from spawn. Not too far away from spawn. We wanted to stay kind of close. But I'm going to check out this other watchtower because I think this one has a bit of a different view up here. I just want to check it out. Hey, look at there's the new chickens. The new chickens. Bro looks like John Travolta, doesn't he? With the slick back hair. It's a John Travolta chicken. Hilarious. I love it. So you don't have to load new chunks to get the new chickens and new animals and all that. You don't. Because I'm seeing them at my base already, which is crazy. I thought you'd have to load new chunks, but you do not. In case you didn't know, you do not have to load new chunks to find those. You just have to go to the right biomes. It's another watchtower. I don't have any spyglasses in this one. Whoops. I should, though. This is a good view of everything during the daytime, too. We got the pathway that goes all the way over, and to my brother's little village that he started building. We'll go check that out next. And that should be pretty much the last thing to check out. We already checked out the end portal and all that. Yeah, okay. So we'll go check that out. We'll just take the quick way down. My leg. Sorry, we're on peaceful right now, so it's all good. Not a big deal. I put these pathways in before I went big on the rail system, or else I probably wouldn't have. Because the rail system will take you wherever you need to go. And, you know, we'll probably just take the rail system over there, actually. It'll be quicker. We passed this in the beginning of the video, and I'm doing it last, so oh well. We'll end where we started. It's perfect. We got some mangrove trees here to farm whenever we need. love these mountains. These mountains are crazy high right there too. This is just vanilla Minecraft. Minecraft Bedrock Edition, no mods, no visuals. Vibrant Visuals is not out yet as of this video. I can't wait for it to be out though. Vibrant Visuals is going to be huge for Bedrock players. That's a big dub for Bedrock players, bro. Straight up. Alright, this is my brother's little village. It's nothing too crazy, but he is an excellent builder. Him and his girlfriend built this, and it looks awesome. They did a great job. Look at this little heart-shaped pool. So cool, dude. Oh, this is a big-ass swimming pool right here, too. It's like, and it goes out to the lake with a heart in the bottom. I've never seen this before, actually. That looks freaking cool. Is there windows here? No. There is, but I thought there'd be like a little spot underneath. But this is his area. Go into his little house here. You have to press the button, right? Yeah. And that closes behind you, and then through here. Nice little spot. Nice little spot. This is a nice little house. And then he's got a farm with plenty of villagers and a nice windmill going on here. That shit looks dope. Yeah, they're good builders. I think they might even be better than me. Even though I've been playing longer, my little brother is cracked at any game he touches, unfortunately for me. He's cracked at everything he touches, so. Didn't take him long to catch up to me in terms of skill. And then this is supposed to be like a courtroom. It's like a little courtroom. I don't know if it was supposed to be a courtroom, but I told him that's kind of what it looks like. Either way, it's a really cool looking build. I love these windows. Yeah, this build came out awesome, I think. And that's his next project right there. He's building another house right there. And that's pretty much it. You know, we put crosses on top of each mountain to the tall mountains. Because we're all born again Christians. We believe in Jesus, all that. You know, it just feels silly to make a shrine to anyone else but the one true God, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of our art will be kind of based on that. If you're gonna build an altar to someone, let it be the one true God. And well, that's pretty much it. I really like the way he's built things. Even though he hasn't built much over here, this looks awesome. Is this the mine shaft? I think this is the mine shaft right here. Got some buttons that look like fake rocks. And then I believe this goes down to bedrock. Down to the mines. It's just a one-way up and down type deal. And that's it. I think that about covers all the important stuff. We have stuff going at spawn, but not much. Not much going at spawn. I just now started very recently building a spawn house. So I have a couple people that I think I might invite to this world. But you know how that goes. You got to be careful with who you invite to your Minecraft worlds. You know, even if it seems like a really nice person, they could be having a bad day. They could have got fired at work or suspended from school, whoever they are. They could just snap one day and grief all of your shit. And theoretically, you could just work off of a paste and copy. You could just work, because now you can pick auto saves to play off of, which is super helpful. If someone does grief your shit, you can just go back to last week's save and go off of that, which is very helpful for sure. But you still got to be careful. I'm very particular about who I invite. But there's this one kid from Scotland that I've played a lot of Sea of Thieves with. I might be inviting him. So that'll be our next project, building the spawn house and all that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Even though it's not much, you know, I'm a competitive player, so I don't play as much Minecraft as I'd like. But when we do, I really enjoy this game. Like I said, I've been playing this game well over a decade. Minecraft, in my opinion, is one of the best games ever created. It's definitely top 3 for me. For me personally, Minecraft is top 3, and I don't think it'll ever go anywhere. And, you know, we got these people talking about Minecraft 2 and shit, and I'm just like, I don't know. Like, what do you guys think a Minecraft 2 would be like? What would the competition be like, you know? I don't even know, dude. I don't even know what a Minecraft 2 would look like if it doesn't look exactly like Minecraft with blocks to build and, the three dimensions, having the end dimension and the nether dimension and the overworld all in one world. That's so cool. Such a cool concept. How do you top that? How do you beat that? If Notch did make another Minecraft 2, or I mean, make another game similar, it would have to be a totally different concept going a totally different direction. Because what Mojang has right now, they're perfecting it. They're in their perfection stage right now with the Garden Awakens, the Spring to Life, the vibrant visuals. They're perfecting this game right now, especially for Bedrock players who have had so little over the years, and Java's had all the love. But now it's like it's Bedrock's turn, and I really love Bedrock Edition. Even though I'm playing on PC, as you can see, I got the game bar down below. I'm playing on PC, but I'm still on Bedrock. The main reason I would have to say is I've had so much time invested on Bedrock. I'm familiar with the way everything works, so feel the need to stay. But also, Java Edition doesn't let you use controller, so that fucking sucks. You can get mods to use controller, but like that shit's complicated as fuck, bro. No one got time for that shit. Anywho's, I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. Minecraft's a wonderful game, and we'll check back in maybe 4 or 5,000. Maybe we'll check back at 5,000 days and see what we've done so far. There's a couple builds we didn't get to that are really far away that we just don't have time for. I have a couple secret spots far, far away. We'll show those in a future video maybe. But as of right now, that's pretty much all the main building. That's the main part of the worlds, and then we have the railway system that goes throughout everything we've built, and it takes 18 minutes to go through the whole loop. So we've done some stuff. We've done progress. We've made plenty of progress in this world. But yeah, we'll check back maybe at day 5,000. We'll make another video. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed watching my dinky little builds and whatever. This is mainly so I can rewatch it later, because if I ever pass away, or if my kids ever play on this world, they'll have this video to look back on. So I hope you guys all take care. Um, Jesus loves you. I love you. Thank you for watching.